I think the tightest one's going to be the top side over at Mooroolbark.
So you're picking 3 out of 3?
I'll pick 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3?
2 out of 3 with a narrow loss at Mooroolbark, I think.
I was going to say, who loses the top side?
Yeah. We'll see. So look,
you're going to cop some on.
I will cop some about that tomorrow, no doubt. But look, make a fool out of me, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, you might have just revved them up.
So yep. Play well tomorrow, and we'll see how good I am at the end of the day.
And welcome to
Crunch Time, or should we say maybe humble pie time.
I'm John Rich.
I'm Andrew Bennell.
And we're going to bring you some very updated factual information about our last week of bowls. Andrew's ready to eat his humble pie.
But yet, right off the top, I'd just like to say well done to the midweek ones. You stuck it up me, and no one was more pleased than I to get the text message from Bondi at the conclusion of the match when you defeated Heathmont over at Mooroolbark. So well done, and time for a bit of humble pie.
Good work.
Oh, and it's cold too.
Do you know I copped about 15 text messages as well, blaming me? So you actually put me in it too, but I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
No, it was all me.
It was all
me.
It was all you.
Just to run through a few of the midweek results. As a result, the match over at Mooroolbark, we might as well start there. The ones went to Mooroolbark. They had a 1-rink win, so it was quite a close contest. 19-22 down, a 3-shot loss, a 10-shot loss, 12-22 down. But Bondi's rink with a massive 17-shot win, 27-10, saw the ones get over the line by 4 shots in the end. So once again, hearty congratulations. You've made me eat my words, and I'm really happy to do so. So won't be tipping against you in the match at Noble Park tomorrow, where the ones will take on Mitcham 1 at Noble Park. So that's the divisional semi-final for Division 1, and we wish everybody the very best of bowling there, and we expect the ones to come home with the win.
So you're picking the ones.
I am picking the ones this week unequivocally. There will be no other selections other than Berwick sides. 1 out of 1 for the ones. 1 out of 1 for the ones, absolutely.
The midweek ones.
Yeah.
Well done.
The other match that's on tomorrow is the Threes, who travel over to Glen Waverley, and they will be taking on Croydon. I think it's their third side, Croydon 3, at Glen Waverley. And they had a great win against Ferntree Gully at Narre Warren last Thursday. Again, 2 rinks down, 1 rink up. Tomo's rink carried the day, 16 shots up to cover Teddy's rink, who finished 4 down, and McGrath's rink finished 1 down. Went and saw a little bit of the action over there on Thursday. It was quite a good contest. I do stick by the fact that the Narre surface probably did suit our guys a little better than the Ferntree Gully.
Not quite as quick.
Not quite as quick as the Gully. But, there were some good bowls played. Good fight back, really, from Teddy. He was a bit further down than that when I arrived, and McGrath also to finish 1 down. Both of those results are quite good given the situation that they were in at lunchtime. Although at lunchtime they were leading, it was Tomo's rink once again, that was sort of carrying the day. The other two rinks were down most of the day, I believe. I don't think that they headed the opposition
Good to see
throughout.
for Tomo.
Yeah,
I think you said a couple of weeks ago he's been down on form and
Yep, and
skips that third side.
Yep, some great
Midweek.
bowls being put in by everybody there. So, and the other result from the midweek comp was the fifth side, who played their divisional divisional semi-final, I should say, at Hawthorn on Tuesday. They travelled over to Hawthorn to take on the Glenroy 1 side. So, you know, our fives taking on the Glenroy top side, and the result sort of reflects that. In the end, Glenroy proved too strong. They
24 shots
came away 24 shots up, 24 to 48, doubled
rinks,
our score. Yeah, 2 rinks, double the score. It was a fairly resounding.
Cullen went down 27-13. Mark Jorgensen down 21-11. So
Yeah,
they did come back pretty despondent on.
yeah,
Tuesday. They
been
did say they, just beaten by a much
stronger side.
side.
Yeah,
But a great effort, divisional semi. So
Hmm.
another sectional flag,
absolutely.
and another playoff for a divisional flag.
Yeah, so
Awesome efforts around the board. I think with the threes, mate, they go to. When will they? If they get up over Croydon on tomorrow,
at Glen Waverley
Glen
tomorrow.
Waverley, they play
I don't think the
the divisional semi next Tuesday, but, we
the
don't know where yet.
locations aren't out yet for next week's matches. No, we'll find out at the conclusion of play. We won't find out until maybe Friday.
Yeah.
Where the locations will be, and we wish the ones and the threes the very best in their matches tomorrow. Picking both, expecting both to win.
You're picking both, mate.
Just putting that back. Yeah, I'm picking
definitely.
I'm definitely picking both.
No controversy.
No.
No. Very nice.
Not giving anybody any fuel today. I think I was the subject of Bondi's pre-match rev up. I think I was also the subject of any rev up that was required throughout the course of the match.
What are they going to do this week, mate? They've got nothing to talk about, nothing to rev them up.
No, they'll just have to feed off some other results around the club, perhaps, to buoy them up. On to the Thursday comp. That's been a little bit fractured in its running of the finals with the overlap with people playing in Tuesday sides and Thursday sides, as everybody that's involved in it knows. The ones played their divisional semi last Friday. They beat Sandringham 56-33, so that was a good win there. They go on to a match on Friday, I believe. We've got Friday's matches I believe they're still to be confirmed, the location, but they've got their final on Friday. And the twos played their semi today against Royal Melbourne Golf and got up 48-40. It was a great win. Came down and saw a bit of that match. They were trailing most of the day. Got a little bit of late rain and also got a little bit of late inspiration. The final sort of 6 ends, I suppose, the last 2 ends on each rink, 3 ends on each rink, saw the Berwick side dig in and come away with a few multiples, and they rode out the day. In the end, 8 shots up, which was fabulous. They go on to play Beaumaris 2 at Keysborough is their next match.
On
Friday. The ones, that's right, the ones haven't got an opponent just yet because they're waiting on the other. Yeah, they're waiting on another result. So
Tomo had another good win today, 21-14. Tomo, Richard Benning and Malcolm Garner.
Yeah, they had a good win.
In the triples. In the pairs, Johnny Horwood and Gary Wastill, 16-7.
16-7 again. They were well done, and Tony fought back. He came back to, I think, 8 shots down. Was 19-11. Was trailing quite well and trailed throughout, but dug in, got a couple of couple of shots late in the game to help balance
Take it
things
back.
up. And I think that's also gave the other guys a bit of a leg up, stopped the bleeding and got on with it a bit. So that was Tommy and
Tommy and
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
So that was the section semi. So they'll go on to play for the sectional grand final flag.
Section finals probably on Friday. Gary Wastel needs to do a little bit of organising with, I think it's Spence, because they've got Beaumaris.
Yep.
Needed to talk that one out with Spence about when it was going to get played, and potentially the other semi could also be a Beaumaris side.
Oh right,
Because the Beaumaris one is one of the contenders on the other half of that draw. So it could be two Bowie, two Berwick in the Thursday section finals.
Nice.
So that's a wrap on the midweek to date.
Very, very good. Thank you, mate. They're flying. So 3 section flags already, possibly some more Thursday section flags.
Yes.
And we're not tipping against them.
No.
Could even go on to a divisional finals.
Could do.
In
Absolutely.
A couple of ways too,
yep.
so.
Absolutely.
Still plenty of success and finals to be played through midweek.
Still plenty of bowls to come in midweek. Yeah.
Amazing. We're getting into the last week of March, and
yep,
I think we've still got about 5 active sides, haven't we?
4.
We've
4.
got the ones,
the threes, the ones and the twos.
and the ones in weekend.
And of course, yeah. But in midweek, there's 4 and
So 4
and still one going
Still one
in midweek.
in week. Yeah, that's
In
awesome.
weekend, yeah.
Amazing year. It's a pretty historic year. We're talking, I think after Saturday night's games, that it's probably the most successful year the club's had
Right.
in 91 years.
Fantastic.
So no one can remember it being more successful than what it has this year.
Yeah, well, I don't go back that far. So.
No, neither do I. and I'm glad. Sometimes I feel like I might have, but no.
I felt a little bit like that on Sunday.
Sunday night, yes,
Yep.
absolutely. But no, so great effort by all the bowlers, all involved. Great efforts for the midweek guys, and some great results again for our weekend pennant as we move on to
It's a weekend.
our weekend pennant. So we'll start with the sevens. Our poor old sevens. They I think I tipped them 2 weeks ago to go all the way.
You did? Yeah.
I did.
Yep.
So unfortunately for them, the sevens went down. They led all day on Saturday against MCC.
They were over at Mulgrave, yeah?
Over at Mulgrave.
Yeah.
They led all day until the business ends. And then, unfortunately, dropped a few numbers across a couple of rinks.
MCC
And
put the hammer down.
MCC got the better of them. So Terry Woods rink ended up going down by 7. And again, that was one of the rinks, I think, that dropped a significant number towards the end.
Right.
Ron McGrath, awesome effort by Ronnie. Still competitive out there. at
Only
his
one
age,
shot in
still
it at the
going,
end,
one
wasn't
shot
it?
in at
Yeah.
21-20 down.
Good stuff.
And Alfrena went down by 3, 16-13. So with Peter Adair, Jan Pearson and James Young as well. So very unlucky, like we said, one end across 2 rinks, I think, in the last half a dozen ends. They dropped a significant number, which
Just puts everybody down and...
puts everyone down, gives MCC, puts their nose in front.
Absolutely.
And just couldn't hold them off in the end. And I feel if they had have got through the semi on Saturday,
They would have kept going.
They would have kept going.
Yeah.
So fantastic effort by the sevens. We said it last week too. Great to see our lower sides getting some success,
Yeah.
opportunities to play finals. Depth has been phenomenal. So congratulations, great season to end in a divisional semi-final.
Yes.
Is a great effort by the sevens. So
Fantastic job.
well done to the sevens. Look forward to another good year next year. But yeah, great stuff. On to our threes from last week. So, unfortunately for the threes, they had to play in the divisional knockout.
Yes, yeah,
So
that's with
because
this change to the
With
number
sections,
of sections.
with so many teams in the section.
Yep,
So many sections in the division.
yeah.
Um,
There were 2 knockout
I think
finals.
there was 2 knockout finals in
and
this
yeah, and 6 sides get a bye.
one. 6 sides get a bye,
Yeah,
and we had to play.
great stuff.
So, come up against Thornbury. Where was that played? That one was played
Thornbury at
Noble.
Ringwood.
Ringwood.
Yeah,
Ringwood.
played at Ringwood.
And again, led for most of the day.
Thornbury were a fairly young side too. From
We saw them on Sunday.
They
didn't we?
were at Burden Park on Sunday. They
Yep.
looked to have quite a few younger people in their side. They got done by Moorabbin on Sunday in the end. In a very narrow.
Thornbury did, yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard fought contest. Apparently, it went down to the final ends to decide the winner there.
Kenny Graber again.
Kenny,
Kenny just keeping on.
another rink.
27-20, good,
Just keeps racking them and stacking them.
Good result from Kenny. 27-20 to get the rink win. Unfortunately, Kane's new to skipping.
Yes.
We put Brucey with him to help with him. Matty Nagel obviously came up a couple of weeks ago and started leading for them.
Right. Yes.
After the very late promotion to the twos that day at 1:45.
Well, it's Matt's first
year
season.
First year of pennant. He's having a great season. When what you call a novice season, to finish off playing finals. Tommy Livingston in there as well with a bit of experience, but Kano went down by 10, the big fella, which didn't help them. Cranky ended up going down by 3, and the other result was very close, I believe. Yes, it was a draw. So Cliffy Fothergill, Richard Benning.
Doesn't get much closer.
Doesn't get much closer. So they ended up going down, I think, overall 7 down, 10 down, 17. Sorry, 3. Only went down by 6 or 8 shots.
Yeah, it wasn't a big loss.
In the end. So, again, a very narrow loss. Led all day, had opportunities. Just couldn't get over the
Just
line.
didn't quite get there.
Bit stiff. So, great year for the threes though again. Well done. Sectional flag. Another pennant up on the wall. And a great year by the threes. So,
Yeah.
congratulations, well done. And to all in the threes. The ones that came up, promoted up to the twos. The ones that came from the fours. Everyone that played in the threes, it was a great year. Jeff Janetsky through finals.
Yeah, there were
Team manager and coach through finals, did a great job with them as well. So just to stay involved. So thanks for that, Jeff.
good lot of experience there, and it's great to have somebody like that in your corner.
Yeah, it was. He was good at times. You could see him giving advice to skips
Yeah.
and just helping them out with shots to play and when to play them,
Yep.
and what to attack.
Have a
defend.
think about this.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he was fantastic. So great year by the threes. Stiff not to get through. Had chances, but just couldn't hang on at the end of the day. So well done to the threes. And now we move on to the ones. A big weekend, mate.
Was a big weekend. I was tired by the end of it.
Yes, so was I. It's a very good weekend. So off to we're at home Saturday against Beaumaris.
Yep.
We weren't sure, were we really, where that was going to go?
No, it was always, well, look, you're coming to the business end of the season. It's Division 1. You expect tough competition.
Tough game.
We were 1-1 for the season, or have we beaten them both?
We got them twice
That's right.
during the year.
We did get them here as well.
But they changed their rinks up towards the end of the
They
year.
had,
so
yes.
Since we played them on the Sunday of the double header,
Quite a lot of change from that.
quite a lot of change. Paul Spencer was playing skip against me that day.
Yeah, and he played.
He led against us on
he
Saturday.
led, that's right. Yes.
So they really swung their sides around to try and get some sort of momentum going. Buck Rogers come in. He skipped against me Saturday.
That's right.
Saturday.
Yes.
He wasn't there. I don't think
No,
either
I
times
don't think
we
he
played.
played. No.
So yeah, a bit of experience came in, quite a few changes around their rinks. So we weren't really sure how that was going to pan out. But at the break, I think we were about 10 up.
Yeah, it was
12 up.
Yeah, it was 10 or 11 or 12. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
around that.
so
around
went
that
into the
kind of
break.
number.
We were really starting to get some momentum, I think. And then had to have the break. We actually might have been more than that up.
Could have been.
We actually might have been more than that up.
I did take a photo of it, I think. But
yeah, I can't remember now. It was a bit of a blur, but we didn't want the break. We had momentum. Our rink was up 10-3.
They were looking for the break.
They were looking for the break. I think Josh was quite well at the time. Sticks had fought back after a slow start as usual. Good old Sticks.
Yeah, slow out of the blocks.
In the end, I think we had a 28 shot win.
Yeah.
In a final.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So
great win.
Our rink went down 21-15 after leading 10-3 at the break.
Yeah.
So wasn't great.
They went short, and it just seemed to we didn't respond well to the short ends. We had bowls in and about, but they were converting. We were holding. They're getting conversions. It was we just didn't cope as well with the short ends as we would.
They weren't big numbers though, so I guess we were able to keep it close. Although the rink went down, so we went down by 6. Sticks, like we said, had a slow start, fought back.
All right.
Ended up winning 31-17. So Paul O'Day, Ed Wilson, Dave Bond, and Steve Ellard. 31-17 win.
So a 14-shot win there. That's a great turnaround from where they were at.
Josh sort of started well, level pegging after the break. Good night. He smashed Shane Jansen's rink. Absolutely smashed them. Some of his conversions on Saturday, Josh, were phenomenal.
Yeah, he played some fabulous
watching
balls
on the rink next to us. So some great efforts. Mitchy Keel was leading really well for him. Graham Manifold. Lockie doing his thing at third, so
the whole rink was going along really well.
They set it up really. So 22 shot win, and Ethan went down to Matt Curter by 3 after a sort of
neck
and neck tussle really all day.
Yeah, led early, then it got neck and neck, and it stayed neck and neck throughout. In the last couple of ends or so, Matty drew away.
He did manage to win a couple of threes there towards the end to get him in front and finished him off. But a great win and off to the section grand final on Sunday.
Burden Park.
To Burden Park against.
What a wonderful green that is at Burden Park.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Lovely, fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done to the greenkeepers out there.
Said that to them at the conclusion of the game. That the way that the green played was just tremendous.
Absolutely no bad things to say at all.
No.
Hospitality's great, green was great,
Yep.
people were great. I must say the support that the ones got on Sunday and Saturday was amazing.
Fabulous support to get that many people to come over to Burden Park to cheer us along.
Well, I think there was more there Sunday than what we had on Saturday, and we
think so, yeah.
We had quite a few around the green on Saturday supporting the ones, and they were loud.
Yeah, they were. It certainly
Saturday
helped.
They were loud. Sunday they were loud. Carol had her clacker out.
Yes.
Clicko clacker thing.
Keysborough had plenty of support there too. There was quite a crowd
too.
for both sides, and with that much noise going on, it
By
really was.
the second half of the game, it was a pretty good atmosphere around the green actually. So
yes.
But yeah, what a day! What a weekend for the ones. So it was going to be close. We knew that it was close all day. Couple of rinks got off to slow starts, couple got off to good starts, couple got off to even starts.
That's 6.
That's 6. You know what I mean? It was just close. The big board was close all day. There wasn't a big break in the board. All day.
It was a tight tussle. They led early on the big board.
Some awesome bowls.
There were some fabulous bowls.
Fabulous bowls across all the rinks. Some of the conversions, some of the draw bowls, and just it was really good to be a part of. So at that level, you'd expect it. And in the last game of the year of the section,
Yeah, you want it.
That's what you want. So our rink got up 23-16 over Ian Hoskin. Good effort by us. I thought we all chipped in and chimed in when we needed to.
We improved from the day before.
We did. We won. We didn't lose.
That's right.
Stix's rink, after a slow start, got up over Tiff Brady, 19-15.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good win.
It was. Josh, we'll leave his rink to last. Ethan's rink, he went down 17-22. So Dave Rickaby's been their best skip or their winning skip all year.
Yeah. And ably supported too.
Yeah, Tony Nelson, and it's tough rink to beat.
Yes.
But yeah, Ethan stuck to it all day and stayed close. Made sure it didn't blow out at all.
Yes.
It was fantastic. Josh's rink ended up getting up for the win, but with 4 ends to go, we were sitting pretty comfortable. 10 shots up, thinking, yep, keep the losses to a minimum here. We're going to be fine.
We were talking about.
We're going to get through to next week. Alan Clements, I think, came up and shook my hand at that stage. Said, congratulations, mate, well done. We still had an end to go. The next minute, Mitch Peppers yelled out across the green, six here,
Keezy.
Yeah. So I think...
Or Burra, I think it might have been.
Our hearts just sunk. Supporters' hearts sunk. It was on for young and old. 4 shots up, with each rink having 1 end to play.
Yep.
Poor old Josh, he could have killed someone. So he was not impressed, not happy at all. Dropped the 6, brought them back into it.
Well, he was dirty on himself too with his second bowl.
He was, but he was a bit disappointed. He didn't have too many bowls in the head. And
true.
He was a bit disappointed with the boys and himself, and we thought, oh, here we go.
Well, you only play the bowls you're forced to play sometimes, and he was forced to play it. So,
So with that, I think, was it his rink that finished first, or?
No, not quite. I think it
was Ethan's rink.
I think it was Ethan's rink finished first.
So they got a shot, I believe, on their last end.
Yes.
Which put us 5 up. Sticks and Tiff then finished on their rink.
Yep.
And he got a shot up there, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Josh wasn't sure whether to play his last
bowl or not.
I still had 2 bowls to go.
He was holding.
Josh was holding. We were holding.
Yes.
So Josh had his last bowl. I had mine.
Well, you had yours. We were holding 1, and we could have gone down
6
at the back.
And then I put my first one in the ditch.
And you put your first one through. Yep, just that little bit too deep, which kind of got everybody puckered up a little bit more.
It did. Because we thought, here we go, we might have a draw here. But if Ian was able to drag that jack.
That's right.
It
really came down to Ian's bowl, what the strategy was from there. Ian had to play his shot.
There was an end or 2 before that if he had to trail the kitty 3 or 4 feet, he might have picked up a 5 too.
And he'd been doing it.
Yeah, we didn't have too many bowls behind the head. So with that, Ian missed. I didn't have to play my last bowl, thank God.
You got off the hook.
We got up by 8 shots overall.
Yeah, it was a great win.
So great win, great feeling. I must admit, I didn't really sort of get what we'd really achieved till about half an hour after the game.
No. Well, it set that up, mate.
It has. It's now set up a pretty historic opportunity for our ones in the Berwick Bowling Club.
Yes.
With an opportunity now to play in the divisional semi-final against Fitzroy.
Over at Alphington on Saturday.
At Alphington. So what we have done is we've put it out to the members for players and supporters bus coach. The numbers coming through aren't great at the moment, so people it would be a long day.
Yes.
Looking at leaving here at the club at about 10:30.
And probably not getting back until
returning on the completion, so we'd probably get back about 6:30 or something, something like that. So if you do want to jump on the bus, there's about 25 seats left. So we need to know in the next
24 hours.
24 hours.
I'd like to know by tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night at the very latest.
Yep.
That's for partners, family, whoever you'd like to come, if
Yep.
we can fill the 48-seater, that would be great. Be great support. Everyone wear their Berwick colours. Come out,
$25 a
support
head,
the
get
guys.
on it.
$25 per head. You can throw your chairs in and
Yep.
a little esky if you want, whatever you want. There's plenty of
Yeah,
luggage
plenty
in
of
the coach.
luggage space in the coach.
Um,
Let John or I know if you want to book a spot, and it'd be great to fill the coach and make a day of it.
It would. A win on Saturday.
A win on Saturday would be historic. A win on Saturday
Certainly
would
would.
set up a game on Sunday. We'd have to play another double-header, John.
We would. We'd have to play a grand final at Dandy Club starting at 11 o'clock, which would be a curtain raiser to the Premier League grand final.
It would also mean that
More-
Berwick would be in Premier League.
More importantly, if we win on Saturday, it means Berwick Bowling Club will, for the first time ever, have a side in Premier League. So we'll give it a shot. We'll give it our best.
Absolutely.
If it happens,
Yeah.
it happens. But it would be great to be involved on Sunday as well. There'll be a big day at Dandy Club on Sunday. So the other semi-final, I believe, is between Brighton and Whittlesea,
Yep.
which is
Brighton.
interesting.
And they'll be at Alphington as well.
They'll be at Alphington as well on
So
the same green. So
all
you'll see
four-
both divisional finals
Yep.
there if you come out.
All four sides will be at Alphington.
Interesting though that Brighton have Aaron Wilson and Dawn Heyman playing with them,
Yeah.
but not this weekend.
Oh, aren't they?
They've gone to Sydney to play Sydney pennant finals.
Oh,
It's state pennant finals week over in Sydney.
that'll make them popular.
Yeah, well, you sort of wonder why they're there
Hmm.
to play all season and then not play in their biggest game or their biggest games of the year to get them into Premier League.
Well, I did notice that. Aaron-
Don't take it the wrong way if anyone
No.
from Brighton
No,
is
no, it
listening.
happens to listen.
But yeah, it sort of begs to
Well-
wonder why you do that all year for them not to be there on the biggest
On the big day.
of
Yeah, that's
or the
it.
biggest 2 days of the season.
Well, he played 14 games, Aaron this is, in the home and away season. So he had missed a couple along the journey. I didn't see Dawn's
I'm not
games
sure. I'm
played.
not sure if they play Saturday in Sydney and that's it, and then they can fly them back down for Sunday if they get through. I'm not sure,
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
but if they're not available for the whole weekend, I wonder what
Yeah.
the whole
Strange.
point of it is.
Oh, well.
But it gets them to that point, I guess, and then they have to trust the rest. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 16 in a side, not 2.
That's very true.
Although I'd certainly give my spot up very quickly in the ones for someone like a Dawn Heyman or
Aaron Wilson.
or an Aaron Wilson, that's for
Yeah.
sure. But anyway, that's the other semi-final. The winner of those 2 games, like we said, will play at Dandy Club on Sunday morning, 10:30 roll-up, 11 o'clock start. So
And one of those rinks will be live streamed.
one of those rinks of the Division 1 final will be live
Yeah.
streamed. So it's going to be a massive day on Saturday at Alphington.
Let's
There
get
will
through
be
that first.
There will be a lot of support out there for a lot of the clubs. So
Yep.
to all our Berwick members, we need your support. We know it's a fair way. That's why we're organising the bus.
It's just around the corner from Fitzroy, so they'll have a strong and vocal supporter group there, and they've been in Premier League.
They will. They have.
They know what it's like. They want to get back there. They will be very, very keen to do well against us on Saturday, and rightly so.
They've named their sides.
They have.
They have. There doesn't seem to be a lot of change from their last couple of weeks, which you would expect.
Yeah.
Their 2 imports are in, the 2 boys from Scotland.
Oh, yes.
So Slavin and Carswell,
Yep.
who have performed quite well since
Well, they've been there in
they've
the
been out.
last few weeks.
So all points to a cracking divisional semi-final, or 2 cracking divisional semi-finals.
And they've got some very capable players spread throughout the rings too. I noticed that they've had 8 skips throughout the course of the throughout the course of the season.
Done
And
the research.
yeah, and all 8 are playing.
All 8 are playing.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
in
So.
different spots. One's leading. There's a second, and there's a couple of skips that are playing
How many
3.
have we had this year?
Not that many.
5, 6?
6.
Yeah. So, what's your prediction, Andrew?
Oh, Berwick. Of course. Do you want me to have to eat more of this? One bite was enough.
I'd actually love for you to pick Fitzroy and we beat them and you have to eat it again.
No, I'm not going there, mate.
But look, yeah, we need your support, we need your help, we want you to come out, we want you to be loud, we want you to wear your colours.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus, come out and support us. It could be the biggest day of the club's 91-year history. So get out and support us. It'll be win, lose or draw. It'll be a fantastic effort to get where we've got to.
It will be.
But we're not going there with any other intention but to have a win. So
That's it. So let us know. Let us know as soon as you can. So that's about it for this edition of Crunch Time,
it is.
or Humble Pie Time, or whatever time it was. No, it was Crunch Time. Once again, our thanks to Heidi and to Leon at Clyde Lotto and Gifts.
Shopping on Clyde.
They have made our live streaming possible this year. I know I've enjoyed doing it with you, John, and the few games that we've done and a bit of crunch time that we've done. It's been good. Let's hope that we've got good news for the final 2022 edition of Crunch Time next week, mate.
Final edition next week.
Oh, I think we will have nothing else to speak about after next week, will we?
Well, I don't know. How long does midweek go for?
Oh, true. Yes, another week.
Could be another week.
Might be 2 more.
Could be
editions
another
of
week.
Crunch
We
Time.
might even do a bit more.
My apologies. I keep dissing the midweeks, don't I? I'm going to get.
Yeah.
They'll be after me again.
We've got some big awards coming out. I don't know how we're going to present those yet, but it's been so busy that we haven't really had much time to
No, we do have to
sort that stuff
organise the
out. But we've got our
awards
midweek
night.
Pat Thompson Player of the Year award for midweek pennant,
Yes.
and the Dave Reddy
Dave Reddy
Player of
Award
the
for
Weekend
the
Pennant
Weekend
Player of the Year
Pennant. Yep.
to present at some point this year. We're not sure if we're doing a presentation.
I think there's an
tonight.
8-pin coming for me too, somewhere along the line, John.
You better hide that, mate, because I will steal it. I will steal it. I'm
And
getting a
with
bit
that,
sick and tired of the 8-pin
we'll
stuff.
sign off for now, and we'll see you. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for watching Crunch Time.